Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial we're going to be drafting pants, and we're going to be modifying our pants pattern that we drafted previously. If this is your first time that you are watching this video, you can go to check out my channels and find out and look for the straight pants that we already drafted previously. So with that master pattern, we're going to be drafting our pattern. All what we do, we just have to modify the front pattern, because we're going to add our pockets. It's not the size seam pocket, but we're going to add our pockets, and we're going to add our fly zipper. So that's what we're going to do. So remember, previously we just did our pants tutorial. We add our zipper at the back, but in this case now we're going to add it in the front. Okay, so this is the pattern. This is my front pattern that I drafted earlier. So I take out my master pattern. So I decide to create this pattern. This is what I did. I created this pattern, and I'm just going to explain quickly to you what I did with this pattern. This is just the front, and only the front that we're just going to do some changes. The back will remain the same. Okay, so what I did was that so this is the pattern. So what I'm going to do is, from here I'm just going to slide it open, because I'm going to put my pockets. I'm going to put my pockets, and here I'm going to put my zipper. So all we need to do just to measure. So what I did was that I measure from my waist measurement. I measure inward 4 inches. I measure inward 4 inches. Okay, so with that 4 inches, I mark it, and then I just slide it down, just like this. I slide it down to my hip area here. So that is how I do. So I just cut it off. So as you could see here, I just like this. So you can see the difference. So from here, you slide it down, just slide it down to your hip. So that's what I did. So it's about let's just say 8 inches down from the waist, 8 inches down, and then I cut that part off. As you can see here, I just cut it off. So after I done that, then what I did next was to with the crush. You can see with the other pattern, they just like this. This is the crush pattern that we make earlier. So what happened is that I from this crush line, I measure 2 inches inward, 2 inches outward, you could see. So this is my original line. So I measure just 1 inch, 1 inches outward, and from the waistline 1 inches outward. And so then I connect the line that I've drawn. Here is 1 inch, then here is 1 inch, then I connect the line straight. Okay, so that was that. So that is how you will create your fly zipper, because this will be our fly zipper. So now what I did was that I just draw from here. I have from here I have 1 inch, just 1 inch, just a 1 inch, and then I just connect it all the way down. Because here is my it's going to be my zipper stop here. So here is where we're going to put our flying zipper, our flying, what they call it, the flying sheet going to be here. So we're going to trace this out later, and so we're going to create our pattern. All right, so that is actually that. So it's very simple because you already drafted your pattern, and so in this case it is just to create that pocket area and do this extension. Don't forget, remember, this is the line that we created initial stage. So that is it, our cross line. So it's just that cross line. You will just measure from here to an inch. Let me just show you from here. From that our cross area, you measure like 8.5 inches down, 8.5 inches down, and then from there you measure 1 inch extension, and from your waist you measure 1 inch extension. Then you just connect the line, and then from here you measure 1 inch inside, 1 inch inside, and then from there you just connect it, you curve it, and that will be your flying sheet. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is let me show you the back pattern. Okay, this is the back pattern. Actually, the back pattern remains the same. There is nothing else that will change here. Everything that I will do, I'll cut 2, and with the other one I will also cut 2, and the length is the same because I used the previous pattern that we drafted. Okay, so with the pocket, this is the pocket that I drafted out to make the pocket. So what I did was that I just put my hand in paper like this. As you could see, it is very simple to make a pocket. So I just draw a straight line like this, and I curve it here, and from here I just straight and straight again. So that is my pocket. So for the fact that this will be the inner pocket, then I decided to to divide it, because this pocket is going to be 2. One will be inside and the other one will be the side of the pants. So when we are making the pants, you will understand what I mean. So after drafting these pockets out, then I measure from here 1 inch. So you could see from here is 1 inch. So from that 1 inch, I mark it, and I just roll it down to the point here. I just roll it down straight. So that is it. You see? So I just roll it down straight, and that gives me about 9 inches. Okay? So the reason I roll this out is because I'm going to trace it out later. I will have my tracing paper. I will put it on this pattern, and I will just trace this out. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, here is my tracing paper. So this is what I mean. I already I traced it out. What I did was that I put this paper just like this. You can use transparent paper actually to do this, but I decided to put extra paper on it, and I just draw it straight ahead, just straight. Then I curve it and I make it straight again. So therefore I have 2 now. I have these parts and I have the whole parts. So I add my sewing allowance because I'm going to attach it to the pockets and also the waistband. So with this and this, we go together like this. So when I attach it like this, you see, when I will do it like this, it will, my hand will slide it down like this. So that is the purpose of this. Because when you add your sewing allowance, so when you sew it to your pants like this, and then it will be like this. Because the under one, this one, you're going to also sew it with the back side of the pants. Then it will be like this. Okay. All right. So that is that one. So with the waistband is I'm going to use this to make the waistband. This will be my waistband because the clients actually want to have this as wide as this for our waistband. So this is about let me just measure it properly and measure it for you. So this is about if you fold it, this would be like 1.5 will be. So I might use the bigger one because she wanted the bigger waistband. I'll just use that. So this is the bigger waistband. Okay. So this is this you can actually see now the difference, because this is bigger and this is smaller. Okay, you see? So that is it. So she actually wants wider waistbands. So we're going to use this wider waistband. So let me just measure it. Okay, so you can see total width of this waistband, it is 4 inches. It is 4 inches. So with this 4 inches, I will remove this half an inch. So then you have total of, when you fold it, then it will be like 2 inches. Okay, that's 2 inches. So it's going to be like this. It's going to be like this, and then you have this. So you can see this waistband is a bit bigger than the other waistband. Okay, so with this waistband, I'm going to, how I will cut this waistband is that I will measure the waist of the client, and then I will use it to cut this facing. This actually, this is fusible. So when I should use this to cut the waistband, I'm going to just place it on the fabric that I wanted to use to create my waistband. So therefore it will be easy for me. I will just iron this on in the glue, because it has a glue at the back, and then it will be easy for me just to place on my fabric and iron it. So therefore I will cut this out for my waistband measurements, and then I'll cut my fabric. Okay, so you can go ahead and cut what you need to do. Just cut your waistband, draft your pattern, and draft your pockets, and then you are good to go. And so the next tutorial is going to be cutting of the fabric and then sewing it together. So you go ahead, prepare your pattern. When you have your master pattern, you can see that the next time you want to draft your pattern, it is more easy because you have already drafted your pattern. And this is just to show you how easy it can be when you are sewing. So drafting your pattern is very nice, and it is you save your pattern. It is really you save your time when you are drafting your pattern. So you go ahead, create all your pattern, you create your pocket. You can make your pocket as big as you want. There is no extra pattern for making your pocket. Just make your pocket, you know, it can be bigger, it can be just the way you like it. But in this case, I'm just making this pattern very small pockets because the clients want to have small pockets. So that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all a very, very good day wherever you may be. Enjoy your day. Bye.